Li Mei. Sub-Zero. Darrius. Darrius.
Yeah, cuz.
Hello?
Yeah, cuz.
Okay. Hello?
Who, me?
Can y'all hear
You
me?
talking to me? Yeah, we
I'm
hear
dying.
Okay.
you. Tali, how are you not dead, bro? Thank you.
You're excited. Why I gotta die, bro? Fuck out of here.
Because you have to die. Just like...
The battle almost over, bro. He about to win.
Ah, bro. How did I die, bro? And what you mean? We got like 3 or 4 minutes. That's what we do. And Logan, I don't even know why you talking, bro. I used to have them moves too. Bro. I can't wait. I still do. All I gotta do is get my account back. Okay, and
What's that?
hold up, gang, cause you talking crazy, cuz you talking crazy. I got some. You talking crazy.
I'm stuck in the wall. What the fuck is going on? Am I lagging? What is happening? I'm lagging. I just lagged out. Hello?
Yeah.
Not today, big dog. he was gonna win, so I'm with his internet out the game.
Let's see if I can do something else. I can tell it's lagging. I'm just echoing.
Did he deactivate that account? Man, kind of tutored under the tutelage of the B. I'm about to start hitting 89%.
That setup will go crazy in the corner of the gimmick. No, I don't.
Skate, download it. Chavez, go download it.
Stress myself, I can go.
Skate,
Okay.
skate.
I'm not trying to stress myself.
Yo, you yelling, streaming.
Who, me? Who's screaming?
Let me know if you coming back. All right.
I would dig my other base.
Oh, I messed up. That time is a little rare. I mean, that'll work. I just gotta, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that shit not gonna work. What you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Skate had downtime today. They just hit early access just came out, I think. So hopefully you able to download it, or you and Calvin or somebody able to download it so they can play with me. But if not, something's downloaded for Skate. But I'm about to go look at your stream. I'm gonna put your stream on the second screen. If it works, what's happening? Hello?
What you mean?
My computer. Do you hear me call? I'm
How is that not working?
Do you hear me call? That's not the right one. Why?
It's stupid. That'll work, though.
He lying. On quote unquote, he unplugged that on purpose. I don't find love. Where's Charlotte? Do you hear me call? You know, I know. 45 seconds left. It's gotta be an update. I'm trying to skate. Skateboard, 4 wheels, 2 skate. Oh, I'm rapping. I'm rapping for real. I promise you.
How did I do that? I fat fingered the fuck out of that. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna do that much damage. How can I get? Oh, hold on. And I bet if you got some shit like in a corner like that, I wish like, cause this, like if you're like here, I don't even remember the combo I did. Fuck. Damn that. It's because he's twirling, bro. That's garbage. Where can I get?
I'll be right back.
Where'd Tali go?
He said he'll be right back. He's probably going to go activate the account.
Oh, let me deactivate my account.
You should have did that. What the frick?
Let me deactivate. Deactivate you.
Never mind, they lied to me. It's not coming out right now.
What's not coming? Oh.
No, it's not coming out. I mean, it's coming out. They let me download it. I updated it. Now it's a pre-alpha when you get all the way on there. But, what was that? Yeah, I think it's out in 3 years. Whip.
That's not bad.
Prepare to get y'all ass whooped again. I accidentally kicked the internet. That was making me mad.
I forgot we was playing a game. I don't want to do that.
How is that miss?
My bad. I get back. I forgot, bro. I forgot, bro.
Cool, I'll whoop your ass with that too, but it's cool.
I just did.
You know, you talking too much. Do you want to lose?
Play me in the mic, Courtney. On them ones. 3 dribbles only.
3 dribbles?
Yeah.
Sound like a deal to me.
For real?
Yeah, 3 dribbles. Join me on my team.
How is that?
And if you do more than 3 dribbles, you gotta give me the ball back. It's a free throw.
Is that like an actual thing?
Yeah, it is. Thanks, others.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that is awesome, man.
Yeah. So you better know how to do 3 dribbles. Because if it ain't 3, we gonna be counting.
I know something.
What?
I got a cheat code. Yeah. Go ahead, invite me. Invite me.
Hold on, nigga, I'm not so loud. That's how I shoot people.
What are the options on that?
Bro, I haven't had real freaking like stage like.
I haven't had real stage and like
I haven't had steak in months, bro.
I be scared. I'm tired. Man. Calvin, did you deactivate his account?
Yes, I did.
Alright, good. Do my daily spin, then you about to get cooked up. 3 dribbles only.
Nope.
Mellow
Nope,
time. Call me Hoodie Mellow.
Do it now or I'm leaving.
They call me Hoodie Mellow.
Nah, that's how y'all be doing me though. Y'all be like, nope, it's either now or I'm getting off.
Because you're not Hoodie Mellow. See, I got 2,000 VCs.
Anyway,
I'm Hoodie Mellow. Actually, you know what? You don't even know who Hoodie Mellow is. I'm about to go put the hoodie.
Dang, I'm not a 60 overall no more.
What, you a 61? Watch you
I'm
put
a
the hoodie
65.
on. Oh, okay. You almost to 66. Why watch you put the hoodie on?
Nah, I was supposed to be a 60 overall. I thought my what's name wasn't gonna go up. My overall
Did go up? You know, did go up?
What?
The hoodie on my sweater.
Alright. Well, Khalif. You got 2 seconds. Nah, I'm playing with you.
Well, hold on. I gotta fix my stuff.
Alright, let me play a dynasty game. Nah,
Fuck damn, nigga. Fuck it.
Nah, I'm playing with you.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I finished all those. Do I do another one though?
You done with dynasties. Now you play your my career.
My actual career?
Yeah. Now they gonna start telling you, like, in this game, if you scored 10 more threes, you're gonna be the best rookie to ever do it. Something like that. So now you want to just do your key game. Now you want to build a dynasty. Your goal is to become better than Jordan. You want to have 6 championships, 7 championships in a row, preferably. That'll be 30,000 VC. Yeah, 30,000 VC.
VC.
That's where I'm at right now. They say I can't invite you. Yeah, if you go play with Jordan. I mean,
what up?
LeBron in Europe or something.
We playing 2K. You got it? 2K25, fool. You think you ain't gonna be on the newest one?
Maybe it came out for free.
I'm pretty sure. Is it free now? It's still free, right?
Still free. Oh no, that was last month. The stuff free. Diablo and some other bullshit is free this month. Yeah. Diablo 4 and King of Fighters is free this month. King of Fighters is bad. I got on trying to do a combo like it was Mortal Kombat. He kept doing one punch over and over. It's like Street Fighter more than Mortal Kombat.
Hold up, bro. I'm trying to share my screen.
But my screen already shared, bro. So it don't even matter. You just let me get free bucks on your head top. Free bucks on your head top. Oh, I missed it.
I don't care. I'm sharing my screen.
The good screen was already shared, nigga.
Nigga, who you calling good, nigga? You trash. No. He going to get a 60 overall, bro.
Yep. And I'm
you
about to go
MK Cam?
It's my stick drift, I swear. Look, I'm not even gonna touch the remote and it's gonna move. Watch.
Alright, lie again. Calvin probably because he tried.
Talk that shit again. Talk that shit again. Talk that shit again. You ain't gonna move. You ain't gonna shoot in my face though. Cause you ain't gonna green. I will foul you before that happens. You know that, right, nigga?
Yeah.
Bro, this not even fair, bro.
Yes, it is, bro.
No, it's not.
I put the hoodie
got
on.
11 already. You only scored like 2 points.
I told you I put the hoodie on.
Bro, no. Hell nah.
I told you I put the hoodie on,
Bro,
gang.
hell nah,
I told you I put the fucking hoodie on, nigga. 3 dribbles.
This nigga cheating, bro.
Put the hoodie on. Hoodie mellow.
You not pulling that. Bro, this nigga, you know it ain't fair, bro.
No, it's fair, gang. Just get the ball, then you can do the same thing I'm doing.
Go ahead and fuck up. Do 4 dribbles. Watch what happens to you on folks. That's 4 dribbles.
No, it ain't.
Bro, this nigga cheating, gang. How you? It's shit, bro.
Oh, you lucky.
I'm not lucky.
Give me that, actually.
Bro, I quit. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to play no more.
Alright.
Cause he just got the ball back, bro.
Oh, shit. No,
Give me that shit.
No.
Alright.
Ooh. Got me finna break my game.
Me and Cam gonna join you to fight, alright?
Now I'm finna green this bitch in your face. Don't say nothing. Green.
I'm dealing with this cat, nigga.
What do you got with the I'm almost a champion. Who the best right now? Daily Rebel, Tweety, El Kokoi, Maximus. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I believe that boy is Bonds. Alright. Let's get into this practice. Who you want to do first? Li Mei Darrius or Sub Darrius? Li Mei Darrius, okay. We'll spend a little bit of time on that. I don't know how long I'm streaming for, but we'll spend a little bit of time on that. We're gonna get you right with Darrius. Did you have a chance to look at any of the videos? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I sent you an invite. You must have got your notifications on. We gonna get you right. We gonna get you right. Man. Sorry. The what's name going up today? My my video. It's finished. It's finished.
Li Mei.
Give me 1 second. We gonna get into this. Hey, go ahead, choose Darrius.
Darrius.
You gotta hit
Darrius.
that invasion. Go ahead and get her up a little bit. Let me cause I want to post this before it's too late. Uh huh. Bro, evasion is annoying, bro. Yeah, evasion is annoying. That's not you. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta in description. To description.
Sundo.
Okay. All right. First thing I want you to get. The first thing we're gonna do. I already feel the latency, but this is good because this will teach you. Okay, that's fine. This is what I want you to practice. I'll put the inputs on screen for you. So you're gonna do her 1-2-4 string into a Nova Blast into calling him on a tornado kick, and what he's gonna do is it's gonna look like this. Okay. It's just normal R1. The timing is when you call the Nova Blast. So as soon as you put the input in for the Nova Blast, that's when you calling him out. They come out at the same time. Okay? That's what I want you to practice doing for right now. It's foundation of combo. The inputs are gonna be different because they reverse. If you want, you can put the inputs up for you. Yep. Almost. Might be a little bit earlier. There you go. Keep doing that. I'll take this one. One on my town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on one. Okay, now after you do that, you're gonna do. Got you. It's the variation of his what's the name. You're gonna do the double whammy. So Boom. And then I want you to finish it. So, oh no, I'm gonna show you. Don't worry. I want you to finish it with the Dagon kick. So technically, it actually looks. You don't even have to do the double whammy. You can just do the double Dagon kick. So you're gonna do call him out, back, and then forward cameo. So it's back cameo after the normal cameo, after he hits, back cameo, forward cameo. Yeah. This is his what's names. That's his full cameo meter move. That's what I want you to practice doing. Okay? Try doing that. Nope, that was for a cameo. Don't worry, we're gonna get into that. You do have to be close enough to him to do it. So you do have to walk up. Because you can't do the input unless you next to Darrius. And there you go. You drain meter with that. You gotta hit that kick though in order to drain the meter. Okay. There you go. There you go. I'm just oh, we can change. Oh, all you gotta do is reset it. The way you weight it, bro, is kind of funny. Now, it is worth noting that after he hits, right? You do this. I mean, after he hits, you can't do an input. You can't do any other input, and then try to do the next move. You have to go straight into it, or it's not gonna work. Like if I punch, and then try to. Oh wait. That gotta be a new change. Hold on. Yeah, because normally that don't work. Yeah, normally that don't work. But, like if I try to call it a lantern out, he's not gonna... You see how I can't follow up, even though I'm pressing it? Like, it's not gonna work. So, yeah, that's worth noting. And then... Because that's gonna go into what we're gonna get into. So, after you're comfortable... I'm gonna call this the bread and butter, like, cause this is gonna be the foundation of all your combos. Like you can go from that straight into this, you know. So let's say if you can leave him there and call it a lantern, right? Have them respect that, or you can. I messed up. He has to hit that kick, the overhead kick, in order for him to get the what's name. You can sweep them off of it. I messed up. So, you need to be very comfortable with this. Just like landing that first kick, because everything gonna start from that. I messed that up. Maybe that don't work. Yeah, that don't work. But meterless conversion would be 37. I would just take the what's the name? That was wrong. That was also wrong. That doesn't work. I'm trying to find another route. So you can see where you go with this. So all of your this is gonna be your foundation. Also because like this is gonna be your punish move. Like if I did this, if I did that on you and you blocked it, you're gonna punish with that. You're not gonna punish with nothing else. You're gonna punish with that, right? So just get used to. And you can also there's different ways you can end this. Like if you just back Kameo twice, he'll do that. And what happens is he comes back quicker. So that's what that one do. And if they block it, which they can because it's in the middle of the combo. But you get the what's the name? Let me see if there's another way you can see because it's back. That's the twister kicks. That's that one. Then there's double dating kick, the one that drains the meter. And this one is the overhead. This is just the low. Oh, there's also this one, but like you'll probably never use this. And the only reason why I say that is because it is plus though, so you might actually be able to throw this into your gameplay. But you can do this too. Boom. And all you do is just I messed up. All you do is just hold L2 when he do his move. Oh wait. Maybe that's not true. Keep messing up. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Hold on, let me put it on screen. It's this one. So you gotta hold the ground. Oh wait, it's down. It's down R1. My bad. Oh wait, no. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So you just hold R1 and L2. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So. No, that missed. Forward. And then you L2. Oh my god, I'm not close enough. That was horrible. Am I not holding R1? That's the wrong one. Oh, you hold R1 and you press L2. And the reason why that's good is because go ahead and hold block. Well, hold block on wake up. Wake up, hold on. I did the wrong one. Hold on. I messed up. Okay, hold on. It's a low. So there's that. Now I want you to block low, okay? I messed up. It's plus 8. Let me bring up the frame data for you. Where is it? Okay, I'll show you. Why didn't he? Whoa. Look, plus 8. So essentially, it's still your turn. You can just hit their ass with a mid, and punish them for that. So yeah, there's that. I outside of that, like that's the only reason why you would use it. I don't really know. You only got 19 frames. Nope, you got 26 frames on recovery. So that's not bad actually. That's like doing this move. Yeah. So that basically means after that move, right? If you block this, I mean, if you get hit by this, I can go straight into the meeting and it's gonna counter you. So, yeah, practice. Try doing the delay army of two. It's just forward cameo, hold R1 and press L2. Like while he's standing there, you just hold R1. You just let him delay, right? Because that's how you get him to delay. You just hold him there with R1, and then you'll press R2 when you're close enough. Okay. 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 Almost done putting this thing out. 215. Do it then. I'm just gonna make it public anyways. It don't matter. Oh shit! I didn't get the title. What am I doing? Okay. Bam. It's up, baby. It's up. Now I just need to put it as my returning what's her name. Okay. What happened in 5 minutes? Oh, for the same things get spooky. Huh. It's forward R1. Or whatever your cameo meter is, or your cameo bar is. You gotta do that right away, or his kick not gonna land. You lose the combo. Oh my god, why is they so far back? Yeah, I don't know why they not. Why they so far? I think you doing a what's name too late. Yeah, cause he hitting them further away. There you go. There you go. So instead of, yeah, you just hold it. You like when you throw him over, don't let go of R1. Just hold it. That's how you delay him. You see, yeah. And then you'll press L2 while holding R1. Damn. L2. He was about to though. You're close enough. Oh, yeah. Too far, too far. Call him out earlier. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should try. I don't feel like. Hold on. Maybe you do have to dash in a little bit. It might be a tiny dash though. You know, like one of those graceful walk forwards. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yep. Instead of letting go. No, yeah, just hold R1 and then you'll press L2. You're not holding it, you're just pressing it. Yeah. You don't let go of R1 until you already get the move. What's the name? Wow. Yeah, he did. And honestly, I don't really know. Do you? I mean, I don't feel like it's that important to know. Like you get why it's important though, right? Being +8, if they block that, and then having the meaty option if it hit. So like this don't have to be one of the things you pick up today. What you actually probably need to learn instead is actually, because this is how you gonna loop. You already know the meter drain. That's important. That's one of your most important things, because if you're gonna use his full cameo meter, let it be worth something, you know. The next thing you're gonna go into is this, and while he's sitting there, you just gonna throw your lantern out, because what's gonna happen is if they try to press on wake up, you at this distance and you catch them, they go into the lantern automatically, right? You ain't even got to do nothing. You can dash up, throw another lantern in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm delaying him, so I'm holding R1 until I see them get up, right? Messed up. Yeah, I'm holding R1 until I see them get up. And as soon as they get up, as soon as I see them getting up, that's more than 40%. That's that. 22%. That's 60% collectively. That's one sequence and 66%. And it can get better than that. That's the thing. Like, if you make them hit the lantern, you can get, what's that? That's 432 off of 22%, which would be like 65%. So that's not bad. And then you can do stuff like the set play potential with this is crazy, actually. I messed up. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. I messed up. That's why you don't want to do that one. You want to do the one closer, so you can actually follow up. Man, I might be a little bit too late. Damn. That'll work in a corner, and I know it will. I don't even need. Are you here? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm messing up. I'm trash. I'm trash. I'm trash. Oh my god. Okay, let's get back to the simple shit. I'm glad that when you actually go to with this team. So, now that we got put down, I want you to practice that little sequence I had going. Not the Dagon kick. It's the tornado kick into volleyballistic. So, yep. And then you'll do, cause that's what that move is called when you throw him over their head and then you drop him on top of their what's the name? I mean, yeah. And then he hit them with the overhead and they bounce. That's called volleyballistic. Yeah, but we finna get into this combo because yeah, we gonna get into that, and I want you to just get this part, holding R1 while also calling the what's name. I want you to get that. Holding R1 while he's there, right? So that he don't do nothing. And then I want you to practice, basically practice getting the lantern up while he's standing over their head. Okay? Nope, don't walk up. Don't walk up. Just call the lantern. Just call the lantern. You don't want to be nowhere near them. You had it. You had it. You held R1 that time. And you just, there you go. Now let it go. You do have to let it go. After you do your lantern, let go of R1. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Time out. You right? Yeah, that could work. That was good. Oh, you let it go while you was doing the input. You get that one by holding down before you let him go. I don't know what happened there. I think it might have been a little bit too early. When you let go of the R1, I think it might have been a little bit too early. Because they failed before the lantern got to them. So that must be the issue. And that'll happen, you know? That'll happen. With that. Oh. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You can call the lantern out right after you throw him. There might be a little delay. You might have to delay just a little bit because, you know, like the inputs are weird. Input. There you go. Then let him go. That should just lag. There you go. There you go. Well, here's the thing. That's actually for Li Mei. That's that's like default. You gotta be comfortable with that, cause that's how you gonna punish people, whether it be the normal one or the EX. Like this is actually how you get her, her combo started. So it's gonna fry your brain at first, but that's once you comfortable with that, like you can punish anybody. There's another variation to that where you don't necessarily have to. Oh, yep. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Okay, so once you get into the air, we're not gonna go into double lanterns first, because we just not. I don't want to do that to you off the rip, because you normally micro dash or walking up into it if you trying to like, if I'm doing this while you see how I walked up while you was getting hit, that's what you're doing. So, and that can be a little bit tricky to like try to get used to. See that one, he even hit. And it's because it's too early. So there is some, but here's the thing, and that's what I wanted to get into. There's variations to this, because if you have to call that early, you can just jump straight in, right? If you call it early, you don't even have to do the lantern. You can just, when they get popped up, you can just go straight into the what's name. Like, you can wait until they get into the air. Right, back up. Let them poke. Yeah, that's a reset, yeah, because they on the ground. That's Oki. Like, after you throw them off over their head, that's a new combo. Watch. That's a new combo. It stopped after I hit them over their head. Oh my god. See? New combo. And that's for both variations too, like when you're doing the sweep too. I mistimed that round. I mistimed that wrong again. That's late. That was late. Oh my god. They actually knocked down for a pretty long time. It probably it's gonna be better to punish with the left hand, with the kicks instead, because they're more consistent. But all of this is possible because I'm delaying him until I get there. See? Like, I'm delaying until I get there. I'm just holding R1 until I get close enough to follow up. Oh, I did the wrong one. But, yeah, so I'm just, and then you can always, there's so many options from this. You don't have to do this, right? You don't even have to go into that. You can do this, the back, and it'll pop them up. But the thing is, like, that's raw damage. That's raw 38. There's no reset in that. That's still part of the combo. Let me see. I want you to try practicing. Man, let me put this up for you. I'll take the lantern off. Cause let's practice the variation where you don't do the what's name. Okay. So this is the combo. You're gonna boom, 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 bow, throw him over, let him hit, and then you're gonna jump in. Okay, you're gonna jump in. I did the wrong one. How did that miss? You're gonna, oh my god. There's some time in there. You wait until after it hit, what's the name? It might be better, actually, instead of the, here. Instead of the two, I'm gonna tell you different ways you can end this. I'll show you the different ways you can end this and why you're gonna choose why you would want to choose either, right? So with the flip and heel kick, right? With that, remember how I was talking about the hit advantage on knockdown? So normally, if you're doing this, right? If you finish in the air combo, you're gonna get like a hit advantage of 26. That's enough to go straight into this meet, right? 17 frames. That's enough to go straight into that. So that's why you like ending with the. That's why you'll like ending with the flip kick, right? The other option is to, instead of ending with the flip kick, and I showed you this when I was trying to teach you Sub-Zero, is just ending with this, which gives you more knockdown, which is good for Darrius, because then you can do that. Like, you call him out. You can still do the same thing, right? If you, let me show you. Oh my god. If you end with this, because it don't matter. It don't matter, right? As long as they knock down, you can call Darrius out. That's how simple it is. You can literally call him out anytime. You know, but I'm gonna teach you this because I feel like having more Oki game is better. From that you can, because you got 48 frames. It only takes 28 frames to get that on screen, which means you have about 14 frames before they even get up, right? Because that was what was that combo? Let me see. Let's see. 49 frames of knockdown at that distance, by the way. So you definitely got enough time to set up the lantern. And because there's so much corner carry on this combo, they in a corner, you know what time it is, right? You know, it's time for a combo. So yeah, and then you can always do the Li Mei gimmicks, right? Oh, I messed that up so bad. Right after the lantern setup, you can always, you know, that's more advanced stuff. But I want you to practice doing. Oh my god, you know what I'm trying to show you. You don't like that one? If you want to practice that, do the forward circle X. Forward circle X. There you go. And then practice jump. And then jump. Practice finishing the combo. You know what? You're so right. Yep, that's exactly what I want you to practice too. Getting that set play. Go ahead. It's hard to do it that way. I find it easier to yeah, she dropped because you gotta go straight into it. If you're not hitting, basically if you're not tickling their toes, it's not like that last hit gonna hit. I mean that last hit gonna miss. Yeah. With the that was good. That was good. The jump into this is a little hard because if you're gonna try to do it at right, you gotta do two things. You either gotta jump up and wait for you to come down to do it, right? And I don't like doing that. Or you gotta quickly input that bitch right after you jump. That shit's hard, okay? So what I find to be a little bit easier, in my opinion, it might take a little bit. It's gonna be hard learning at first, but I think generally it's just better. Is you know her forward X move, right? The overhead. You could cancel that just by holding it. Right. So you can also do inputs while you're doing it, but you got to be holding X. So after you forward X and you're holding, right, you'll just put the input in while she's like barreling in the air. And it's at, you see how it's like at perfect range to hit the what's the name? The lantern? Yeah, my thumb is still on X. My thumb is like the joint of my thumb is on X, and then when I'm ready to press square, I just put my whole thumb on X and square. I wish I had a hand cam. I mean, yeah, it's quick. It's quick because you have to do it before she hits the ground. You know? You're not putting the right inputs in. It's back forward, yeah. Yeah. That was almost. Uh-huh. The square? X? Oh, sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm holding X, yes. Nah, I'm holding. Forward? Oh, I guess I'm tapping that. Yeah, I'm tapping that. Cause then I gotta go right back to do the input. So you'll tap the X to start the animation, right? But then you wanna do back forward square. So actually, let me break it down how you gonna input this. You do forward X at the same time, right? Right after that, you do back forward square. So it altogether, it's just it's super quick. You do have to be kind of quick with the what's the name, with the projectile piece. Here, let me see. Are you able to do down back circle while holding X? Cause I learned that one before I learned the projectile. Yeah. See, yeah. No, it's just easier though. I don't know why. Like the game, like doing a projectile, that input is way more like, I don't know, like strict compared to the air kick. All right, we're not gonna stress over that. I do want to bring. I do want to. I did want to mention that though, so just so that in your free time, you could, if you wanted to, you could learn that. That it is, because it's a lot easier than, or not. It's not easier. It's not easier. Once you get it, it's easier, but it's a lot more consistent than trying to jump into the lantern. So, but yeah, for right now, just practice this until letting him hit. Oh my god, holy shit. You'll basically, after you're not holding him anymore. Oops. You're just letting him rock. After you do that, just let him do his thing. There you go. These are all good setups though. Here's the thing with Darrius. There is no wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with what you did. Because now that they bounce him, and you already got a lantern set up, you can do anything. Yeah, you don't even have to hold him. You just let him do his thing. Into the lantern. Boom. There you go. Yep, you can do that. You can kick them into it with the forward, what's the name? You can do all that. Yep, you can do that too, because most people gonna be expecting the overhead. They gonna be expecting you to do it. You can do that. That might actually work. Hold on. Nope. It don't work because I'm trash. Why am I so eager? Nah. Not unless you're like mid-screen. Nah, we were mid-screen. So not unless you're like here starting that combo. I don't know if like you're gonna be able to get the back too. But the set play is what matters. That's what matters. Oh shit. He exit. The reason why I don't like those conversions is because they're a little awkward. They're a little awkward. Because if you get used to like trying to punish that way, they might not hit the lantern the same way each time, so sometimes they're gonna hit the ground quicker. You know what you could? You could also, because it's forward advancing, you can do the forward circle X. If you're confident that the person isn't gonna block, right? Oh shit. Hold on. That's the wrong position. I didn't realize it was gonna carry that far. Right? Oh, that don't even work. I'm garbage. Anyways. Let me put us back in the middle. But it's the set play is what matters for real. That's what matters. The fact that you got the lantern on screen and they got knocked in, you know, they got to figure out what you gonna do. Damn, you can side switch too, you know. Ah, see, I can tell you you getting comfortable with that goddamn combo. That's why when you comfortable with it, you get eager. Yep. That's good though. Like that's annoying. That mean they gotta duck it, right? And if they ducking, that's what's hitting. A low. Yep. Which one you trying to go straight into the lantern? Yeah, you got plenty. Yeah. In distance, cause they still falling. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Like, it gets real awkward to punish if you try to like make them hit the lantern off of the EX projectile. It's weird. It's weird. So what I would recommend your follow up move be. Right? I like the projectile idea because it keeps them in check. But I would try to force them in that corner. Or like annoy them with these projectiles until you can. I messed up. You're not even gonna have your meter back by that time, but you get what I'm saying. Like I would try to force a combo as opposed to like try to You can, yeah. That's true. Yep. That one or the double one? That's forward circle. So there's forward circle X and forward circle. That one just gives you more knockdown for more set play. I can, yep. You trying to hit the lantern? Yep. Yeah, I know what you mean. Are you talking about that? Yeah. It might be there. Yeah, it'll be there. My only concern is depending on who you're going against, they might punish that because you're not at the right distance. Because you're not super close, it might get punished. So, yeah. But people be press heavy. So these setups gonna work because they be press heavy. What else can you do off that? Yeah, you can do that too. You can do that too. I messed up. I messed up again. I'm doing shit. My bad. And if you hit like it, you can get that lantern to hit. So like it's perfect. These are all viable options. After that, now they gotta look for the overhead. And Darrius back. So if I do that same exact sequence again, right? I messed up. Oh my god. Let me. I guess I mistimed it. That was bad. Darrius back, you know? So, you can loop. It might be actually better to... I do like gelling into the mid of Darrius, but I think it might be better for you to actually go off the low. Because they already gotta worry about the overhead. Does that combo? Nah, that one didn't. That one didn't either. Yeah, so the back two combos into all of those, I think. It might combo into... No, it don't combo into that, though. But it'll give you enough space to call them out. Because this... That gives you 33 frames of cancel advantage. And they're stunned for 14 frames. So that... And at this distance, like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Like, I want you to try to poke me. You know, so like you can even poke at that distance. Yep. You know what? That's disgusting. Oh, you trying to do circle again, or that one? You was trying to do that one, okay. Yep, it's all the buttons in the circle. It's stupid. Oh, you gotta call all the inputs out, and while she's doing a what's the name, you have to do the... Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta do the input before she finished the combo. Oh, that time it was just dead wrong. There was an up before the back. I mean, before the forward. That should have worked. What's your window timing on? No, okay. Damn, wait, what? You can't even edit it on here? Interesting. Hold on, press circle. Maybe it's me. No, yeah. I guess you can't edit your window timing on here. No, you press triangle instead of square. It's those buttons. Bro, how did that input even come out? Look at your input. That bitch shit. That bitch shit. Fucking circle X triangle, and that shit still came out. You missing a square. You missing a square. Yeah, yeah. You do the full string, and while she's doing the animation, then you'll like. It's only that. Yeah, it's only that string too. It's only that string. There you go. Yep. You just gotta be more precise with the buttons. Which second one? This one? This? Oh yeah, 100%. That one? Yeah. Same concept. Yeah, it's the buttons come and then as they doing the animation. More specifically, it's not only as it's the after that that first punch. When she throw the what's name in, that's when you're putting the input in. Probably. Hopefully that helps. There you go. I wonder what your window timing is on. But that's why I'm not teaching you that one. That's why I'm not teaching you that, because that's why would I want to add you? Yeah, I do that because then you can the certain pop-ups, like you can't side switch off this. Even if I dash as quick as I can, you can't micro dunk under that. I mean you can't side switch off that. But this one, it's just one micro dash and you side switch. You know, so that's why you see me using that. It's usually for a side switch, or you also get easy because of the way you pop them up. That's not gonna work. It's just they stay in the air longer off that one as opposed to this one. It's because she already, this counts as a pop-up, that last hit. But this is not a pop-up string, it's a grounded string. So when you hit them with that, they get more air time. It's basically like you hitting them with a projectile. And that's why you'll see me use that. But it's also, if you hold block, go ahead, hold block. This string is one of her only gapless strings, so you can't armor through it. There is nowhere to armor through it. And then it's -5. So I'm not gonna get punished off this unless I try to press, right? So it's a safe string. Why else would I use that? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but all your punish is gonna come out that. Seriously. And if you want to side switch, you'll see me do this too. You just only do the first 2 hits into the EX projectile. That's way easier as opposed to it's just flashier and I like it. And that's why you'll see me doing that. And I guess it does more damage too because it's more hits. Yeah, it does a little bit more damage because it's more hits. But I only do it because, I don't know. Shit, it gives me more time to hit confirm, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, no. No, Gina.
Justice is served.
Side switch. Side switch. You can also, what I like doing, you'll see me do this a lot. But what I like doing, Bink, because they never expect it. They never expect it. And if they wake up and block it, go ahead, block it. This whole block. It's pushback and it's 0. And because of that pushback, most people don't poke after that. So I'll poke into my EX projectile, you know? And then yeah, I mean if they poke. If they try to press after this, then of course, you know, they get popped up and now it's a combo. But if they block it, right? If you block it, look at the pushback. Now try to press something. And then I just go straight into that. It's the Li Mei gimmicks, you know? And if I time that right, it'll be a counter. So it'll actually get them. That's back, yep. Back triangle. So how do you feel about no, 100%. The distance, and if you try to, yeah, it's not right after. There you go. Yep. And you have enough time because this knockdown is 40 frames. It only takes 28 frames for this, so you have enough time to, in distance, to put this up. Yeah, no. Can't nobody jump in with that move. Oh, that's what I wanted to get into. Okay, so you know how... Let's say... they block that overhead. They're still pinned down because they cannot jump. They can't jump because that's there. Right? So, with Darrius, one of the ways to get out of that is to just jump out of it. But because you set the lantern out, where they gonna jump into? Another combo? So then they're pinned down. And so I remember you was saying like, off of this, he was like, you was saying, dang, I forgot to call him, right? But it's like, they still can't jump. So they're still pinned down. Even if you didn't finish Darrius, they're still pinned down. They still have to duck. They still can't jump. You know, they're confined to all your buttons. Oh yeah, this is also one of her furthest reaching strengths because she goes forward. It's forward advance. So if you like at neutral, By the time I finish that string, I'm gonna hit you with them last 2 hits. You just want to be real careful about it because that first kick is a high. So if you do it and I punish you, it's bad. So you just want to be careful with doing that because most people when they see you doing them kicks, they'll just like they'll catch you doing the kicks with a low or anything. They'll catch you though. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about any of that though. All of this should work in the beginning. That's one of her far-reaching strings, and then this one because it's forward advancing. That one's far-reaching, but like everybody they poke you out of that because that second hit takes so fucking long, bro. Back X circle. Is that what you talking about? Was it a combo? Oh, you talking about this? Yeah, it was that. Cause that's the mid. That's her mid. It's forward advancing. Oh, yeah. You got that. That's not far reaching though. That's gimmicky. Yeah. And it's 0 on block. But with pushback. 0 at that distance is unless they like got a far reaching button, that's all you. Nope, that'll work too. If somebody pressing hard, shit. You'll do the back too. Every time. Every time. The only other button you would do in this instance, go ahead, hold block. With that pushback is the low. Those are the only 2 buttons that'll like actually punish them for trying to do something off that. Grab man. But yeah, how do you feel about the bread and butter combo? Are you comfortable with this? That's exactly how I beat, bro. You don't fuck with Asians, bro. No, I'm playing. Yeah, you comfortable. You comfortable. You comfortable. You comfortable. Okay, and then I want you to try the cause that's a variation of the bread and butter combo. You comfortable with that? The meter drain? I think the Nova Blast came after he hit her. Remember how I said like certain inputs don't work, like you won't be able to follow up after. You got it. There you go. I don't know what that jump in was finna do, but you was finna do some diabolical shit. It's back. No, it's back forward. Hold on. No. Yeah, it's back forward. Back will give you the twister kicks. That's that muscle memory I was talking about. You do have to be pretty much. Cause like you see how your character walk forwards for him to do the kick. Are you tapping R1? Yeah, don't hold it. Don't hold it. Tap it. Those are separate inputs. He was too far from him. Yeah. Those inputs were right. I don't know, man. Travel on the time. Oh, you got it. That's the one. That one you want to be comfortable with, and then the one that's you already comfortable with, the one that's ingrained in your soul already. That and the reason why you want to know those two specifically is because the first one drains meter, right? I don't know why it's not coming out because it's showing right there, bro. And you put that shit off. Wow. You got it. Wait, Essie. Wait, what's her name? Nessie? Essie? It's Essie. Right? That was a girl once. That ghost. Her name was Essie. Let me see. Yes, the R1 do come after the square. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes it don't come out. Oh, you talking about the second hit? Oh. Wow. Wow. Ow. 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 God. Do you know how to convert off those? We get into a little bit of that. We'll revisit. We got all. I got it all on the stream. So we'll revisit those two basic combos. Let me stop lying. Those aren't basic combos. These are basic combos. Those are basic combos. Like those are basic combos. What I'm teaching you is not basic in the slightest. It's not basic in the slightest. I would say this is like intermediate though. Cause if you pulling stuff off like that, niggas online are not gonna know what hit them. Except a dark nigga. You know? So, yeah, let's get into more about Li Mei and not her, not Darrius. So the things we gonna go over for sure. I already went over like the difference between her air enders or whatever. They all pretty got the same. I'll explain. Okay, so there's. She has 3, and only 3 of them matter. Okay, it's this one, right? You'll use, that's square X circle. You'll use for freedom, usually at the beginning of a jump in, because for some reason, it's easier to connect to that in some combos because they're higher up. Like you're not tickling their toes. You like kicking them in a weird way. I think it's honestly because you see how her body curls up on that last hit. I think because of that, they fall into the Nova Blast easier. As opposed to you hitting them away. Because sometimes if you do this wrong, let me see if I can accidentally do it wrong or on purpose do it wrong. It's so hard. If you mess up that the jump in, you won't hit the Nova Blast. Now you just wasted a whole meter for nothing. So that's why most people will use the square X circle, right? Because you ain't got to worry about that. It's not gonna miss because they falling down towards you. And then I already showed you the triangle square. Wait, it's triangle square, that one. And you only use that one for the knockdown, the chance for a safe jump. You know, the Oki. That's what you use that for. You can you cannot finish the for freedom. You can just do, it's called, let's see what it's called, Rebel. And what people would use this for, they'll use that to cancel straight into the kick. Most times if you, You can. Yes, you can. You can. The reason why people would do the square X is because at the end of a combo, let me see if I can, it has to be a long enough combo. That was wrong. That was perfect to show you actually. Yeah, it drops after a while. So people will just, and people is me, you'll just end it with that. Because you're not going to be able to, let me show you what happens if I try to get that last hit in. Oh, I did the wrong one, man. Oh, that's a different combo. We'll get into that later. Oh, that worked because that wasn't long enough. You get it though. If it's not long enough, you won't be like you'll be able to land that third kick, right? But you won't be able to end it with this. And if you don't end it with that, yeah. You'll run into those issues once you start doing the longer combos. Oh, sorry about that. Did I pause your screen too? Or did mine? Okay. Now we're gonna go into like her actual buttons. There's this one. I already told you about that one. We'll get into this, and then all her plus frame strings because those are important. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, her stand one is plus. Right, on block, go ahead, hit me. You see how you're plus 2. The 1-2 is also plus 2. So square, triangle, also plus 2. Why was I bringing this up? Oh, jab is for pressure. Go ahead and hold block so I'll show you something. These have a rhythm to it, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So when you do like, when you doing this 1, 2, that's plus, and they gotta hold that or poke. They have to guess between you doing the high mid or the high throw. Right? Sorry about that. Go ahead, block. Because you're plus. If you try to go ahead, try to poke me after that. Hold on. You ready? Like if you try to like press or poke after that, it's a punish. Right? So that's what you use that as like a way to shimmy. That was punishable. That punished you because it was plus. But yeah, that's what you're gonna use the 1, 2 for. You're gonna mix that up with the grabs. Go ahead. Yep. You want to throw it in with the 1, 2 though. Like after, you want to throw some in, those in, yeah. Cause they gotta. If you just doing the high, they just gonna duck the high. So you want to make sure you doing the 1, 2 to make them guess between you doing the high mid or the high throw. Okay, so that's the 1, 2. The 1, 2, 4 we already talked about. But it's her because it comes off of her stand 1, which is everybody's fastest. What's the name for the most part, except for Liu Kang and fucking what's that nigga name? Kung Lao. That's everybody's fastest button. The stand 1 because it comes off of that. This 1, 2, 4 is gonna be your punish string. That's why I got it up there. On block, it is -4. So that's enough for me to poke you before you press, but that's not enough for me to do a long move before you press. So if I tried to do that after, yeah, you're going to counter me every time. All I can do after that is probably press a stand 1 to contest you. Because you're negative. So you use that, and then there's also. So I want you to do. Let me show you something. Go ahead, hold block, and crouch. So if I'm doing this, if I'm doing this into the projectile, right? If you unblock when I do the projectile, it's gonna miss. Or if you poke when I do the projectile, it's gonna miss. So you gotta block, and then when the projectile comes, it's gonna miss, right? But this is why the 1-2-4 string is good, because if they're trying to micro-duck that last hit, go ahead. I want you to unblock at the same time, like same time as that, okay? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. No, yeah, I am. Because I'm trying to show you. That last hit is going to hit them if they try to micro-duck that. It's the same for if they try to press, right? Because if I'm doing this 1-2, you can also poke me out of it. Punish, right? It's a punish. But if you try to poke me, right? You try, like, you'll get countered. Because that last hit is a mid. So that's what it's good for. For people who are micro ducking or who's just pressing out of your pressure, you throw that in, you're gonna get them. It's gonna clip them. It clips a lot of people. So that's what that one's about. But you do want to be mindful about how you use it, because you are -4 if you finish that. So what I like to do is I always put, for the most part, an EX projectile on it. If you're blocking, go ahead, block, because that EX block the whole thing. Just hold it, yeah. That EX projectile gonna put us at a distance, and we're 0. You see, we're 0 on block, so it's basically neutral again. So that's that string. Go ahead, try cancel that into the EX projectile. There you go. If you hit it right, it is like how you just had it is +1 if you hit it right. So, but like +1 at that distance with Li Mei isn't really special. +1 at that distance, you could just do gimmicky shit. So now we're gonna go into this thing. So it's a mid-low. Checks people. Forward advancing, so you can always backdash into it, right? I'll be gliding sometimes. I'll be, you'll backdash into it, because you backdash. Yeah, because you backdash and she jumps forward, like it be shimmying people. Yeah. So that's what's good about that. On block, go ahead do that move. You already know about this. The back X. Do it. The back X move. It's +3 on block, right? With that +3, you're plus. So if they try to press straight up, they're gonna get punished. But most people after that, go ahead, they just poke, right? So what I like to do is backdash into that, and if they miss the poke, it's gonna get them. So try backdashing. Oh, sorry. Not after the kick though. Yeah, do it again. I was too slow. I was too fast. Most people not gonna react that quick. Go ahead. See how you countered me? It's because I tried to poke out of it. See, and that was a punish. That was a punish. So, yeah, that's what I'll use that for. But it's also a way to keep up pressure because them respecting that mid. Let's say if they like, I know he gon' just go straight into the mid and then a projectile, right? But instead, cause go ahead, do the mid into the projectile. You know how you can do that one? Nah, not that one. This mid. This is also a mid. That's also her. That's her quickest mid, by the way. I'm sorry. The back, yeah. Do that one into the projectile. The timing is tight because it's a one button confirm. Yeah. So you do that. I can duck that, right? I can duck that. But let's say your opponent is reading that, right? Because that's what I do. Like after I do this, I'll do that into a projectile because it gives you distance. Just hold block so I can show you what I'm talking about. It gives you, a sense of gimmicky distance where, like, I can do stuff, but you kind of unless you got range, you at a disadvantage. So I'll do that. But most people will just duck that projectile, right? But if you start finishing that with that, the double mid, it goes into the hard knockdown. And with this team, that's a big deal. So yeah, that's the back X, right, the back three. The back 3-4. This, everybody is gonna poke out of that second hit, and that's why I like Striker because he kind of like his overhead gets rid of that. But everybody's just gonna poke out of that. Like if you did that on me, I can low key full combo. Like you could get full combo punish off that. Like if it's time right, it's hard though. Go ahead. Oh my god. I'm just not pressing out on my back. So like most people not gonna punish you off that. Only the high level gonna punish you off that. But people will when you do that back two. Go ahead and do it. I mean that back three. Back 3-4. They just gonna try to poke out of that every time, especially if they already ducking and you do it. They just gonna poke it every time. Go over here. But it's plus, and it leads to her highest damage combos. So with this team, I don't think a mid screen it don't really matter for you all that much because you can't do Darrius off of this, right? It's not like this is gonna land. That's not gonna land. But what you can do on knockdown, because you're knocked down, you can. There's a distance, right? So after this, most people gonna try to jump out. The lantern's there, so they probably gonna jump to the lantern. So you see where that's going. Go ahead and do the full string. The no holds barred. Oh, the full string. Go ahead, pause. Yep. No, don't finish it with that. Just do the string. It's +7 on block. So if somebody lets you finish that shit and they think they finna press, they gonna get super punished. Okay. So if somebody lets you do that, it's your turn. Never give up your turn. Don't block. Just go straight into beating their ass. Yeah. They can still poke you. Yeah, they can still poke you even though you plus. It is better to backdash. But if I normally what I do off that, because they can't do anything really outside of like make a super hard read, which is just like to micro duck, but I just grabbed them after. Because you're +7, no poke is gonna beat that grab. Like if I tried to poke you after that, Well, I got clipped. But if I tried to poke you after that and you grab me, you should, like, if you do it the timing right, you should be able, yeah, throw counter. I'm gonna get counter every time. So that's what I would do. And it becomes a mind game because you got this mid right into the low. So they're gonna block low, right? If they already crouching low and you you grab them, you got the grab. What was I going into? Oh, because it's a mid low, right? So they're gonna crash down. And if you're used to grabbing right after that, eventually they're gonna get used to, okay, after the second hit, micro duck. You just let go of block, right? But you can start mixing it up by not even a backdash. Go ahead, hold block. After you hit this, grab their ass right after. You mix it up. Or you can, boom, because that's plus, you can go into the 1-2. These buttons go together. So if they try to micro duck that and because that second hit in this is a mid, it's going to hit them. It's going to clip them if they try. Yeah. The back. Those, yeah. Well, not that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It is. That's exactly what it is. This is how the mind games and mix-ups start, right? Because they have to guess between you doing the mid low into the grab, right? The mid into the grab, or the mid into a high mid. And because all these moves gel together, you can chain all of those. You can do this into this. Into this. Like those moves gel. We'll get into that like once you got all the buttons down. Because that's more advanced stuff. Are you trying to do that? That don't work. You can do this into that though, but this don't work. They're too high. Yeah. Now that we're done with that, I'm showing you. I skipped over this one. Okay, let's go into triangle square. Okay, so whole block. So I'll show you some. Never do triangle by itself. If you accidentally misinput that, just block. Okay. If the square part don't come out, just block. Okay, because this is no, that's the cancel advantage you have. So if I hit you with this, I have 17 frames to cancel into a special move. So basically any special move that's under 17 frames should connect. This is -6, so you would never be able to. There is some pushback on it. Like if I'm standing right here next to you and I do that, there's some weird pushback where I could just punish, but I wouldn't bank on that if I was you. So whenever that move come out, just hold block after. It's your best bet. You use this move. What do I use it for? I use it as a way, as an auto shimmy. And I'll explain. So hold block. So the full string is triangle, square, circle. That full string is +6 with pushback. Right? So if you tried to press directly after that, I could hit you with that, right? So, oh, you got me. Maybe that move was too slow. No, it wasn't. I just didn't time it right. That didn't work. But you saw how it counted, right? So that's what I use this as a shimmy. Nobody, for the most part, is gonna let you do that roundhouse kick. Nobody's gonna let you do that. They're gonna poke you. they're gonna poke you. So that's where the auto shimmy comes in, because you're -2, which means it's kind of not your turn. But -2 is a weird disadvantage, because it's like 2 frames is quick as fuck. They have to be on top of it to poke you and take their turn back. So what I'll do is grab their ass before they poke. Or I'll just block, wait for their poke, and poke back. And I use I'll teach you how to do this, but I usually just do the poke into the EX projectile, because then I get a combo. It's down into it, yeah. So you basically calling the projectile out while they're punching. It's a 1-hit confirm, so it's a little hard, but yeah, and you do have to hit for the projectile to come out. I don't think it works if you don't, like, if I'm just doing this in the open and I'm trying to cancel into it, it's not gonna work. So you do have to hit them to get the projectile to come out. But that's what I'll do. I'll do that, and I'll mix it up. Sometimes I'll finish it. If I see they respecting me, I'll finish it and take my plus frames. Sometimes I'll go straight into the grab. And then sometimes, if they're poke heavy, I'll block and poke their ass back into the EX projectile, right? And then I get my full combo. So that's Seasoned Warrior and Against the Rope. That's the triangle, square, circle. Yeah. It's also, it's not a move you want to use in neutral, but I play gimmicky with her. Because it's forward advancing, I do that move in neutral. Like if somebody's trying to space me out, because she's spinning clean across, you know, look at all that distance she covers. If I'm right here, by the time you finish that string, you probably hit me. Not all the way back there, that's full screen. Damn near. But you was close, right there. Bang. I should also, again, this gels into that just like all her buttons gel into each other. This, like if I tried to press, and you do have to time right. If I tried to press, I'm getting countered. I was pressing. You see how many squares I pressed? Oh, there is time into it. You don't have to backdash. You just go straight into it because you gelling. Oh. Yeah. Yep. And it's not just that. It's also yeah. That's what a gel is. Gel is basically, they have no other option but to block. Or armor. Those are your 2 options, but who the fuck is gonna spend armor? No. Gel just means they have to hold block. And the reason why that's good is because if this gels, right, and you block that, go ahead and try to block. Well, not the first hit, the second hit. Okay. I'm +3. So it's still my turn. I just dealt into more plus frames. That's why it's important. Okay. Okay, so I told you about the shimmy. This, I mentioned her stand for. It is a high. So people can just micro duck it, right? That'll be diabolical though, for them to micro duck that and punish you. And if you're using it at range, 9 times out of 10, the only time you have to be concerned is if you doing that move and they got a good low. Because if they got a good low, if you do that move, you go ahead and do that move. I'm trying to. God damn it! You keep waiting until I get there. Okay. Yeah, just keep pressing it. I can't time it, but you get the point. Low profile, it gets low profile really bad. This move though is +3 on block, just like her mid is +3 on block. And what's good about it, like that move you just did. Yep, like that move. Go ahead and do it. Oh, not that one, the other one. Circle, the circle. There's a gimmicky pushback to it. +3 at that range allows you to do the go ahead, hold block. Allows you to do that perfectly. Like if they tried to press after that, they would get punished. So key takeaways. Oh wait, and then we'll go over this button real quick. So the full string for this is actually there's 3 full strings. You know one of them. That's the circle X square triangle, right? That's one way to finish the string. Then there's circle X, which is one way to finish the string. However, that is -2 on block. So it's similar to this one, where it's kind of a shimmy, right? A high mid. The difference between, like, the reason why you would use triangle square as opposed to circle X for the shimmy is because it pushes them back pretty far. This, however, still jails. It still jails just like the other moves. Like, go ahead. Oh, wait. Yeah. Go ahead. If I try to press, I'm getting countered. Every time. I'm pressing square. I swear it's just not coming out. That time it did. I can't press. So it jails. It jails. And then the thing that I actually really wanted to show you, hold block. Circle X circle. Push back with +3, right? Oh, my bad, I'll block it. With that pushback and those plus frames, if I tried to press and you did that, there is no way I'm not getting punished. Counter every time. The only problem is, right, you do that move, everybody's just gonna poke out of it. And if they really good, they'll like punish you. I got hit. That was 2+. I got hit. It's hard. I'm trash. So you can't be punished. Nobody's gonna punish you at this level. I don't really know at this point. The game is finished, so hopefully nobody punishes you at that level. But it's plus, and it leads to that. So but it's also a whole block. It's also one of those moves that because of that pushback, if you went straight into like, another forward advance move, you're good. And you can also off that, you can also grab. So it's like you got options with that button. So take away with the buttons. These are the things you want to know. Square triangle. Are your plus frames and how you're gonna punish people. It's also how you're gonna mix people up. Good job. That's good. It's how you're gonna mix people up. By throwing your grabs in. So that's that. And then with triangle square, that's your auto shimmy. You'll use that to mix people up, throw them in a loop of jails, Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. And then the back 3-4, incredibly plus. Nobody lets you finish it though, but it's incredibly plus and forward advancing. And then last final key takeaway, all of her buttons gel into each other. That's very important to know. So not the finished strings, but all the incomplete strings. All the like the 1-2s, they all gel into each other. They all gel into each other. It don't matter how you combo them. They all gel into each other. Like if I'm pressing really hard, like I won't be able to do anything. So that's her buttons. And then we'll get into, let's talk her special moves. And then from there, we can go into, I guess, like her own basic combos. Oh God. I'm dead. Yep. Everything I'm showing you, I'm gonna what's the name? Wow, what was you about to say? Ain't nobody watching. Oh yeah, you're right. Show, dude. Let's get the money. The only things we need to really go over in terms of her special moves is her enhanced Nova Blast. And then her flipping heel kick, her air, her armor. Okay. So, yeah. Shishi Lion, 11 frame startup. So if they do a move that is 11 frame, like has negative 11, you can punish with that. But as you can see, it is negative 23. But let me tell you something. Yes, that's an up block. That's an up block. So if if I came in with an overhead, you time that right, I'm gonna jump. It's a punish. You'll get a punish because it's basically like a flawless block. Yeah. All special moves are punishable on block for the most part, unless they have some gimmick to them. Li Mei has an exception where go ahead, hold block. I don't even think. Oh wait, no, she has no exception. It's the same. Well, actually, no. Her enhanced Nova Blast has weird gimmicks where, like, you know, on block at certain distances, you get plus frames. Yeah. So the reason why this is here, the Shishi Lion, hold on, gotta reset it, is because if you poke me and I time it right, no, a poke. Yeah. I can punish your poke. Because pokes are -8 on block. Yeah. Yep. Those are all pokes. Oh, I mistimed that. Is she... Why? Yeah, I'll get close. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so hard to pull off. You do have to be on top of it, though. Oh, I have no more meter. That's why it's not doing it. Oh my god, I ain't got no more meter. Hold on. It punishes. You really do gotta time it, but it punishes and you can get combos off it. But she's the only she's the only character in the game who could get full combos off down ones. And you have to EX it. It has to be the EX one. Because the normal one is 11 frames for a startup. But the EX one is 7 frames. So, yeah, that's what that's all about. Also, when it comes to damage, I can't even show you with this team. But, actually, I will show you with this team. It's corner specific. Oh my god. Hold on. So when you EX a special move, you get more damage. Because that's one of her starters, you can do that to preserve your, because most of the time for your damage, you're going to use the EX Nova Blast, right? But that's considered a pop-up, so it makes the combo shorter, limits your options. But if you can add in one of those, right? I did that wrong. Why is it not? Why did it work before? Wow. See, that was an example of me having to... I used 2 bars, though. So, basically, the point I'm trying to prove with that is, it's a good move, the EX, Shishi Lion, is a good move to add in your combo to add damage without adding a pop-up, okay? And it reverses down ones, but you have to be a fucking god to do it, and I'm not. I'm immortal. So that's that. And then the EX Nova Blast on hit, it pops up. You know that. Which at certain distances allows you to follow up. And actually, it really don't even matter. At full screen, I think I can get a full punish. Actually, let me show you. So if I'm here and I go straight into that, like you can get a punish. So that's big for something like Goro, who can combo mid screen off anything, or with Scorpion. It's good for Scorpion. But I think you can actually, yeah, you can double dash into that. But yeah, so that's the Nova Blast. And then the kick. The flipping heel kick. Down, back, circle, in the air. The reason why it's good is because the hit advantage on knockdown allows you to do the meaty. But it's also her way of creating mix-ups because she only has this overhead low, right? I mean, this low overhead, right? And then she got the mid-low. That's all she got. And then she got a sweep. And then she got the overhead. That's it. That's not that many moves to work with, right? So once people see you, they see you curl up, they finna stand up, right? They see you slide, they finna duck. They see you do this shit, they finna duck, right? But with this, to double hit an overhead, that kind of, you know, checks people, gives you a mix up. Because you can run at them like this, cancel that, and go into low, or you can, you know, and then if you hold and block, right? You want to hold block real quick? Oh God. But yeah, you know how, so you can do the overhead, or you cancel that going to the low, or pull out the Li Mei gimmicks where you know, maybe I'm not at the right range. All I'm trying to say is the Nova Blast allowed. The Nova Blast is the key to the gimmicks, okay? Because of that weird pushback she get when she throw that bitch. So yeah, that's that. You can mix that up into that. That's where the mix-ups come in. Your ability to do this, you know. Yeah. So you jump in, do that, and then if you EX it, I want you to hold block so that you can see what what it looks like. If you EX it, normally, right? If you don't EX it, it's -13, it's punishable. If you EX it, it's -6 with pushback. So most of the time I just poke into the EX projectile off of that. Or if I'm with Striker, I'll call in the grenades because it'll keep my pressure up. I guess you can do something like this, you know. So yeah, that's all her special moves. I think that's it, bro. Now we can go into some. You wanna try doing some of these special moves? Just make sure you got them. Oh, I didn't go over the enhanced. Back forward circle normally gives you that. The enhanced one don't give you the punches, so it's hard to combo off of. Like, I don't even know if you can combo with Darrius in the corner with it. Like, that's how hard it is to combo. Yeah, that's how you want to use it. You want to use it as a wake up. You'll have to preemptively call him. Yeah, you'll have to preemptively call him to do that, which would defeat the whole purpose of doing armor. But yeah, on knockdown, you'll do that input. So I'll give you a long knockdown so you got enough time. Yeah. So that's your wake up, and what's good about it is the fact that I'm all the way over here, basically full screen, and I'm right in front of your fucking face. So if they think, oh, I'm just gonna knock him down, shoot a projectile, no, you're not. I'm finna be right in your fucking face with 2 points, with two hits of armor, nigga. So yeah, if you're comfortable with this, we can get to some combos, some bread and butter combos with Li Mei. Yeah, with Li Mei Darrius, yes. But remember how I was talking about that's like intermediate? That's not basic. These are basic combos, really. Yeah, Li Mei, she get damaged by herself. You know? So we'll get into this stuff. We're not gonna be doing anything off of this string yet until you're comfortable with that. But you can still do that. One bar meter for the one that I do. My go-to is this. And it's 35% or 34. Oh wait, no. This is 35. So that's what I normally do. If I don't have my cameo and I punish, and I'm going for the punish. Yep. You got the jump is immediate. The jump is immediate. Yep, and it's square X circle. Yep, and then into down the flipping heel kick. Nah, chill out now, chill out. I was, nah, I ain't even, you call that Darrius, I'm like, I ain't even. Yeah, I was trying to get that to hit earlier, but that time is demonic, bro. I don't want you getting discouraged. Yep. Just save your meter at the end though. Don't EX unless you're trying to kill. Oh, that's the only gimmick with that. Because you already popped them up, sometimes that don't hit. You just gotta be really quick with it. That's all, and it'll hit. Which I'll jump in. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's like one of her bread and butters. The other one is this one, of course. That's how you're gonna punish everybody for the most part. Because you get the corner carry, you get the distance to set your lantern up. I usually set my lantern up, or off that you can meaty with your projectile, you know. Now we'll go into, let's see. You're just kicking me? Yeah, that's his only, that's like, yeah. He combos after that all the time. You can, everything else, if you're standing completely still, it's like, you got his forward one, and then you got his back one you can do. So there's normal, damn. Oh, it went away. Yeah, there's forward, that leads into that. Yeah, yep. And then there's back, which gives makes his recovery faster. And on block, go ahead and do it on block. You're -7 with, but like, come on, at that distance, who the fuck? So yeah, yeah. So I'll use that move like that to get a nigga off of me. Shit. Yeah, so you got that one, you got this one. That's I think that if you're not throwing lanterns in, that's her highest damaging combo. I believe. Let me see. Hold on. I accidentally ducked the first hit. Yep. Low starter. That probably actually leads to our highest damage combos actually. And then you'll go back into the air. Yeah, 38%. Yeah, that's our highest damaging combo. But honestly, I did the triangle, square triangle, I think. Yeah, that's like optimal, so you don't have to learn that one. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna literally just go into the air, EX them, wait for them to drop, right? And it's gonna take some timing, right? That's gonna take some timing. Took me a while to learn it. But that's what you're gonna go into. You're gonna catch them. That's the hardest part of the combo. Because not only are you one button confirming into a special move, but you also have to catch them with it. And I've tried other buttons, and I don't think other buttons work. Like I've tried X. X is too slow. And it kicks them away so the what's name don't hit, but you can always do the lion because the lion's gonna hit. So you can do the X into the lion. So yeah, do you feel like you know how to do the combo based off looking at it? Oh boy, you doing horrible. Just X into the what's name after they drop. Yeah. We'll focus on landing that part then. You missing the triangle before the what's name? Before the EX. See how only 2 hits coming out? Just practice doing triangle, square, triangle. The 3 hits. Just practice getting the 3 hits. Because right now you're only doing 2. And that was 4, yeah. Yeah. Yep. And the EX projectile. The EX projectile is coming right after that. There you go. Now, you don't gotta go anywhere. Because they're coming back to you. So you don't even have to. You can go straight into the X. Because you're going to hit them regardless. I don't think you're going to miss. X. Ooh. Wow. Oh, let me try something. Hold on. No, I didn't think. Oh, yeah, that worked. I messed up. Timing diabolical though. Cause you timing it with the bounce. You can try just grabbing them into it. That works too. But like, what's the point at that point? Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. You get grab combos. You'll have to. We'll have to lab that together. Yep. Here, let's try something easier. Oh damn, I still got clipped by that low. Let's try something easier, cause those are my high damage combos. Let's see. %31 for one bar. So the only thing you have to do is walk up a little bit. That's it. So that walk up into the circle X, and you're gonna do a circle X EX, and then it's so that's you just looping. I'll show you. So start with this. Nope. Start with this. Go into this. EX Nova Blast. This. Into this. These are the inputs. So forward circle X into circle X, EX projectile. So might want to practice doing that because that's what you're gonna use to catch them. And then you go practice doing this. One hit confirming into that. So practice those last, because the pop up is the easy part. It's the confirms that's hard. You can actually practice the end part of the combo. And practice. Don't do it. Don't do the circle X for the second hit, because the second hit not gonna land. And then combo. No, you heard her. Ow. You doing the input as she's stunned. Oh shit, wait, no. That might be wrong. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, no. You doing the input as she's doing the kick, sorry. As the kick is hitting her. There you go, yeah. And the same applies for when she's juggling too. You're doing the kick as it's hitting her. I mean the chain reaction as the kick is hitting her. There you go. It's funny because once somebody get it once, they able to replicate it. So it's it's actually so funny. That's how it be when I do combos too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then you hit the with a bow. Yep, you can do that too. Now try. Yep, there you go. He's already. Because they're falling away. Remember, you do have. Yeah, but you have time. Don't rush. You have time. Look, you have time. Look how slow that walk-up was. Yeah, you don't have to micro-dash everything. You can literally just hold the... Look at my inputs. I just walked for it. Before, like, I literally just walked for it. I didn't micro-dash. If it was a micro-dash, you would have saw, the what's-the-name twice. For it twice. I mean, yeah, that's how you should. Yeah, that's how you should do it. Mm-hmm. You got it. You got it. That would have worked too, but it would have been weird to catch him with the kick. That's all. It would have worked though, yeah. That's exactly what I used to do. This is why this is so funny. It's like I'm watching myself again. You don't have to be super close. Your kicks. The issue that you're running into right now is not that your kicks aren't close enough. It's that she's too high. You're rushing the kicks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh. You don't have to end with chain reaction if you don't want to. I'm just saying, there are options to how you can end it. On God. On God. Yeah, it's just Li Mei. Just Li Mei. And what I would do, right? You know? So Shishi line is good for the Oki. I wanted that would have worked. It would have worked. Yeah. Nope. It's because it's not remember, it's not like, yeah, you have to be a little bit close, but you gotta remember those are like some of her furthest reaching buttons. So you're gonna hit her. You just gotta make sure she's low enough so that, you see what I'm saying? So that the second hit hits. Because the first hit gonna knock her up a little bit. And what's good about that is that the CC line is forgiving. Like if they're really low, it's still gonna hit. Nope. You didn't think that was gonna hit, did you? That was diabolical. But you can very much do that too. The down poke into the Shishi line. Diabolical, but it works. Why Buddy in the back shaking his head though? Oh, man. See in the back just talking shit. He trying to beat his ass. Ugh. Ugh. You can always do this. Right? Look. 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 Stop! Stop! Hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is what I'm talking about. Because it's a knockdown. You can always call him out after. I usually do the back grab if I'm using Darrius. Because that's gonna be weighing on him. On knockdown, you hold, you don't hold it. You can't hold it if you're trying to delay him, but it's down Kameo when somebody's on the ground. But they have to be on the ground when you call it out. Yep. And you can just let it go. If you let it go while you're holding down, he gonna do a sweep. But if you let it go and you're not holding down, he gonna do an overhead. That's how it works. And it costs half your meter. Yeah. So you can do stuff like I messed up. What? That didn't come out. Oh, whoa. Got too much dip on your chip. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show you. I'm gonna finish it for you so you can actually see what it looks like. I messed up. Oh my god. You could do that. That's 2 overheads. Why can't I finish that, bro? It's simple, too. Oh my god. Oops. Nope, that's too advanced. Oh, I mistimed that round. Why am I even trying to show you this? Sometimes I don't know, bro. Potential, maybe? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna get it this time. I didn't even jump in. I'm finna kill myself. Oh my god. Figure it out, Shabby. Now I'm overcomplicating it. Let me just groove. They ain't even registered the overhead here, bro. You gotta be in the air while you hit them. It's because they so low on the ground, that's why. It is. It's a little demonic, I'm not gonna lie. Why did that keep happening? Like, why? It gotta be lag, bro. Cause my forward jump not even coming out. Anyways, okay. Cause I don't know. I was in the air when I hit him, though. That time I wasn't. I agree. All right. Now they just create new problems, bro. I know this works. Oh yeah, he won't do anything if they standing up. And you try to like, if he already standing and you caught him out too late, he just gonna sit there like, nigga, what are you doing? I'm an Oki character. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. All that for that. But look at his health bar. Look at his health bar, though. It was 50%. Off. The reason why that's good is because this overhead knocks down. It's a knockdown. So being able to convert off a knockdown like that, that's safe, you know, it's kind of a big deal. And then if you add, you know, you start doing that, I don't know how to do it. That might be it. That's why I don't use the low one, cause that shit hard, bro. That shit's so hard to convert off of, bro. It's not hard to convert off. It's hard to fucking input. Like, it's hard to input. You gotta let him go while still holding down. But you already, you know. Anyways, yeah. So you can, boom. This is the combo though. Into the jump in. Why do I keep missing? The boss there, bro. So it's, you know, if you manage that to land, you start, you know. Look at this health bar. Yep. Yeah, the normal one. Yep. The normal one. The only caveat is if they're full screen, you will have, if you're trying to get that circle X in, you're gonna have to micro dash twice. So instead, the conversion you want to do, I showed it earlier, but instead the conversion you want to do is go straight into that. And it's 17%, but think about it, it's 17% from full screen. There is no neutral play in that. Whoever got hit by that got hit by the projectile, and you just converted off of it. You know? So it's 17%, but from full screen. And that's what I mean by like if you want more damage, you do like I'm micro dashing twice while, you know. So it'll take time for you to be able to do that. But I would just get used to doing that, right? And there is some time into it. You do have to wait for the pop-up to happen to land it, because if you do it right after, you're gonna miss. But that can be a Li Mei gimmick. You know? Yeah. Anyways. What else? I don't know. You wanna... I'm gonna cover mystery, man. That's Li Mei. 3 hours, okay. Give me your. I'm removing inputs. Give me a Li Mei combo. Oh, hold on. Not from full screen. Give me a Li Mei combo. Hey. Oh, that's gonna be your bread and butter. And that is sick for that to be your bread and butter, bro. You just don't know. It's while the animation is playing. Yeah, like when she cock her arm back, to spark her gloves, that's when you calling him out. Because at that point, you had already put in the input. See what I'm talking about? You just gotta remember, for that what's name, that shit come right after, pretty much. Because he gotta land on top of their head for it to be still the combo. Ow. Oh God. Forward kick. I want you to get used to that. Not the punches. Forward kick. If you set that lantern up and they're close enough to the core, forward kick they shit. Especially if the lantern is behind them. Forward kick that shit. Because there is no risk. That will happen sometimes. That will happen. I mean, if you was quick enough, you could have, because the recovery on that move is crazy. Yep. That'll work in the corner. She's not in the corner no more. You side switch, but in the corner, if you let that bitch, if you let that lantern get behind them, man, it gets fucking diabolical. Yeah, it gets diabolical, bro. I don't really know why that happens, to be honest with you. Oh, now you're releasing it too early. Or maybe it might be, yeah, you ain't gotta hold it. There's in certain situations when the distance at which they're at, where you will have to like kind of. Everything about Darrius is about reading your opponent. How your opponent gets up, how your opponent presses, how they jump, all of that. Now, do it again. Yeah, I do that all the time too. But you want the lantern to be either, because it takes time, right? That's why you usually pin them down with either a projectile. Yeah, see, it didn't hit his head. It didn't hit her head. That's why it's missing. So it's a little gimmicky sometimes. Wouldn't be the case if they use They use the same hitboxes that everybody else be using, but they want to be special and use mesh colliders and shit. That bitch, she was falling too far away, I guess. Kick him once, kick him twice, and that second one gonna hit. That second one gonna hit. So you pin them down with a projectile, that's what I do. I usually EX it so that it push them back a little bit. Nope, it's just X into the what's name, or the circle into the what's name. But if you're gonna do circle, do that one. If you're gonna do X, do the Shishi line. There you go, 35%, 1 meter. That's the lag. What's the name going? Keyshawn gonna say garbage. Hey, you finna get blocked from the chat, nigga. You forgetting that? Oh, square? Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna block that account too, Keyshawn. I'm gonna get you out of here, bro. You gotta behave. He said, block me. I'll make a new account and come back. I'll be back and better. That's what he said. Yeah. Oh, you trying to hit the other variation? I see. Oof. Timing a little tricky. Oh God. Okay, cook up. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, if you trying to kill, that shit work, nigga. Nah, imagine you do some shit like this. Just to psych they ass up. You never know, bro. You never know, bro. Potential, though. Mm-hmm. He got mix-ups. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cause she what the fuck? You saw that shit? Oh my god, bro! I somehow called him out and made him do the what's name, the swings. Can I do that? That won't work, but I could probably drain meter off that. Time a little bit dumb. You see that combo? No, you good. I'll show you again. You ready? I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember it. But here we go. Okay. The timing is, as soon as you do the EX, you call him out. Think, bow, bow, bow. Oh, that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one. It might be a little bit earlier. Bow. 41% and their meter is gone. Okay. Are you actually looking? Oh. Boom. 1 meter in exchange for their meter. Let's start about that. And then you just EX this. But you have to call him out before you EX it. Like right before you EX it. Like the inputs kind of come in at the same time. No, I'm just holding back. I'm not even. He's already close. See, I'm in front of him. So I just do the input. She runs up when that input happens. See, she runs up to do the uppercut. That's not me. And you can finish that anywhere. In the corner, you can finish it anywhere. Um, 43%. I think that was too early. And now yo Kameo. Did they just give me a whole half back? Oh shit, it might be better to just sometimes, hey, if you're trying to go for insane pressure for it, it might be better to end that way. It's back twice. Yeah, it's back Kameo twice after he kicks him. Back and then back again. And you see, it came right back. So you can do that. You can do the setup too. It's just you got to be in a corner because they got to be able to. He got to be able to land on their head. I messed up, but you get the point though. I did the wrong one. But you could very much. Oh, it's the man. Hold on. It might be better to do this one. Nope. I lied. You got 9 in the corner. Hell nah. Nah. You'll be learning them bitches pretty soon, bro. I'm telling you. That shit hard though. Damn, it just froze so fucking hard. You can do this too. Hold on. Only in the corner though. Like you don't even need the meter. But you do have to call it while you up there punching that nigga. There's some timing. It's before the last hit, I think, or the second to last hit. What was that timing? Why am I missing that? Yeah, that one don't work. It only can work like that one. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah. Hold on. The time is a little weird. Nah, I messed up the combo. I was supposed to do the EX projectile and then back into the what's name. But I low-key think look at this health bar. 2 bars. It's just looping the same shit over again. Get them to hit this. Boom. You know? Just looping the same shit. Yeah. You wanna try your luck and get some bots? Title. Oh wait, actually, yeah. No, yeah. Let's try your luck and get bots first. We'll do that first, and then no, I left. Yeah. So then I'm gonna watch your screen. Let's see how you doing. Are you able to do that? Show your screen. I want to see if I'm able to do that. If I'm able to even view your screen. Am I able to? Damn, Controller just fucking died. Okay. Can I see the screen? No. Am I able to view? Nope. It don't broadcast if I view the screen. Damn. That's ass. So damn. Damn. Alright, I'll watch a couple. Try to coach you through. Watch what? Oh. Damn. Where's my phone? I can't find it. Oh, this is behind me? No. Where's my phone? What? Oh, there it is. It dropped. Let's see. Join this device. Me twice, nigga. Me on the phone. I'm looking. But they on. Why is it echoing? Did I not mute myself? Hello? How does that make sense? I muted me twice on here on the phone, and now the echo's gone. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. That was good. What they on? Hard? Yep. You gotta work on your defense. What? Yeah, Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Holy shit. That medium not what it used to be. Or maybe Raiden just don't fucking play. No, I read chat. I just thought it was a bad idea. Like, this man barely know how to play the game. Why would he fight you? Yes, Kishan. There you go. Good punish. There you go.
It's that move.
You gotta punish with a full string.
I know, I can't get it all. Now he up blocked that shit.
Nah, he flawless blocked it. If he up blocked it, I don't even know if anything would happen.
It's like I tried to connect with her shit. Nah, that's crazy.
That was a diabolical punish. That's a weird way to wake up.
I was just gonna grab him, and he grabbed me out of my grab.
Use your kicks. He got more range than you. The circle X to do your conversions. There you go. When you close to him, you can do your 1-2-4. The bread and butter.
Oh, 1-2-4, not 1-2.
I mean, you can do the 1-2 into the EX projectile too. You just gotta finish the combo. You're not doing enough damage. You're only doing one buttons. There you go.
I keep doing fucking down back square instead of back forward square.
Alright. Oh, that's diabolical, bro. That was diabolical. Let's see what these niggas online doing. Okay, Li Mei wins. There you go. A neutral, spam them projectiles. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't mean it though. No, that's crazy.
I've never seen a Raiden do that. That was fucking, bro, that was so cheap. There you go. There you go. Jailing him. There you go. That nigga just Michael dunked your high. Block. There you go. Hey, we'll play 1, 2. How many ever. It depends on how lame this nigga is. Nah, I'm online.
Li Mei.
And I may or may not end this stream. Can you choose your character, bro? God dang. You won. Okay. There you go. Good shit. Okay, so he really just gonna be a bitch. I'm not doing this, bro.